Assalamu my dudes, and welcome back to Pilby Green. Today, I welcome you back to my river paludarium. It's going quite well. Everything seems to be flourishing and not much is dying. I'm just doing some daily maintenance where I pick up some dead leaves and take out some of the debris that has fallen down or died. Across the board, most of the plants have taken and they're doing really well. The only problem is these springtails that I added aren't getting to this mold here, right in the center. So I've decided to add isopods. First step, leaf litter. I bought these giant leaves online, but they're not quite small enough for the scale, so I crunched them up into little pieces. The isopods are going to feed off this leaf litter and also live amongst it. It's a really nice environment with a gradient of moisture that they can live in. After crunching them up, the next step is to scatter them randomly across the areas I want to have leaf litter. Trying to be as random as possible. I don't want it to look forced. I'm trying to make it look like these leaves have been scattered from the canopy above. After doing a little bit of research online, I've noticed that isopods are quite pricey. Just for a dozen of them, it's going to cost you between 10 and 25 Australian dollars. And these are just the basic ones that you might find. Even some of the rarer ones, like these orange isopods, $22 for 10. So I went hunting in my backyard and I found these guys. Saved myself some monies. I also found one of these little orange isopods, which is kind of cool. He's on his own, so I don't know if he's gonna reproduce and make more, but fingers crossed. After adding the 12 that I found in my garden, I thought, well, I could probably get some more. So I went over to my composting bin and opened it up. Check out the rapid colony that lives inside. They're everywhere. I collected 60 more, and these are a different species for sure, but they're still isopods, so I decided to add them to the river paludarium. Look at them go. One of my students found this guy on a leaf. He was in hibernation and he had a bit of a wound on his shell. I decided to give him the good life and add him to the paludarium. I know he might be a risk to eating some of the plants, but I'm okay with that. He's part of the ecosystem now. Here he is on a time lapse. I feel like he's having a good time. Overall, I'm pleased with the additions to my river paludarium, and hopefully the mold goes down and those isopods do some good work. Even having them around is kind of cool. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time on PLB Green.